God will judge us. And so I told my friend, my pastor friend, and when I said to him that every pastor, we can't pretend. We are all political. None of us can say we are not political. It's not true. And then he said, yeah, Pastor Enoch, I think you're right. He agreed. He belongs to one of the big churches in Ghana. And he's pastoring one of their branches in Accra, one of the big churches, one of the big and well-known churches. He said, Pastor Enoch, you're right. Then he said, I think, yes, we are all political. But like you said, it's true, we need to be, non-hypocritical. We need to be truthful and correct our parties, criticize them when we need to, we need to do that. The church needs to do that. So I'm giving you some background to myself. Some background, not everything, of course. So I have my desire is to see my people do well, to see African do well. It's a shame the way we are. How can we have all the look at the minerals we have, look at the land we have, look at the fertility of our land, look at the virginity of our forests, look at of our water bodies, and we are just raping everything. We're raping our forests, we're raping our river bodies, we're raping everything. We are raping our people. The political power is raping the people, forcing themselves into us to destroy us. And we keep quiet over this. How did we get here? Why should our own political powers, our political leaders rape us? Why? Something that colonial masters were doing to us. They raped our system, raped our culture, raped us, destroyed us. Now we've given birth to some caricatures, lost identities, confused people, don't know where we belong. So you have a leader in Africa who pack the money from Africa and go to Europe and buy a house, buy the land in Europe. Are you a caricature? Are you the caricature? African president, you take Africa's money, you go to the US to buy a house. You go to Switzerland to buy a house. You go to Britain, go to France to buy a house. Are you not a caricature of an African? Are you an African? You are not. You're confused. Shame on you. The Lord God will judge you. The creator of heaven and earth will judge you. You don't have to believe in him to be judged by him. You don't have to be a Christian to be judged by God. You are his creature. He's the creator. And he's the judge over all. Even the African traditional system believes that. The supreme being is the judge of all. He owns no one anything. So the colonial system raped us, and we have given birth to caricatures. The African political system is a caricature, especially after the first, how will I say, how will I put it? The first group of political leaders we had, because they were passionate for Africa. They indeed wanted the independence of Africa. They wanted unity of Africa. They wanted Africa to be one, one African, one government, no borders, one military. They want that. Kwame Nkrumah said, we should do it now. We should do it quickly before, the little powers that, each president is enjoying in his small country, before they get drunk with that. We should do it quickly. Unite quickly. Nobody listened to him. Nobody listened to him until he was killed. And the colonial masters, they have the guts to be able to document what they are doing, what they are planning, and how they are scheming, collaborating with our own brothers to destroy us. And then after so many years, then they said, information declassified, shamelessly, they declassified. And then whatever they were planning to do, they say it publicly. So how they plan to destroy Nkrumah, it's out, declassified. At least portion of it. And then you continue to please the people. You please this colonial master system, the colonial master's, scheme. You are a caricature of an African. Any African leader who does this is a caricature. You are a caricature. And God will judge you. You will amass the wealth. You think you are amassing it for your children, your children's children. God will judge you. It won't end well with you. Good name is better than great riches. Good name is better than riches. Remember that. Serve your people. Leave a good name. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah left no property for himself, not for his children. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, with all the access he had to Ghana's money and power and everything, he did not buy a house. He did not build a house for himself, not for his family. No house in Ghana, no house anywhere. He lived his life for his people, for Africa. Kwame Nkrumah was bigger than Ghana. He sees the whole of Africa. He sees us as one, united, strong, and powerful. We rejected him. We are where we are today.